It was the summer of 1995, and the streets of New York and Los Angeles buzzed with the beats of a hip-hop revolution. But beneath the beats and rhymes, a storm was brewing, a violent East Coast versus West Coast rivalry that threatened to consume the genre and its biggest stars. At the center of the chaos, rap legends Tupac Shakur and Notorious B.I.G. were entangled in a feud that was rapidly spiraling out of control. Enter Quincy Jones, the music maestro whose legacy spanned decades and genres. By 1995, Quincy was already a legend, having worked with icons like Michael Jackson, Frank Sinatra, and Ray Charles. But what many didn't know was that Quincy also had deep respect for hip-hop, a genre he likened to the bebop jazz of his youth. He saw its artistic and cultural power, but he also saw the dangers looming. At a time when rap was dismissed by much of the older generation, Quincy understood its significance. He had lived through the struggles of the streets, surviving gang violence in 1930s Chicago. He recognized the echoes of those challenges in hip-hop, and he believed it was worth saving. So, Quincy orchestrated what could only be described as a secret summit, a gathering of rap's biggest names, industry executives, and elder statesmen in Black America. The goal? To confront the growing violence, provide mentorship, and chart a path forward for the genre. In August 1995, just weeks after Suge Knight publicly taunted Sean Puffy Combs at the Source Awards, Quincy called together more than 50 influential figures. Artists like Public Enemy's Chuck D, A Tribe Called Quest, and MC Lyte joined industry moguls and cultural leaders, including Colin Powell, the former National Security Advisor and future Secretary of State. The stakes were high, and so was the secrecy. Quincy switched venues at the last minute to throw off the press and confiscated recordings to protect attendees' privacy. Even Colin Powell's participation was kept under wraps to avoid the negative press associated with rap's volatile reputation. Quincy's message to the room was clear and urgent. The thing that really provoked me to say it's time to pay attention now is Tupac. At the time, Tupac was in jail, but the tensions surrounding his alleged feud with Biggie Smalls loomed large. A year earlier, Tupac had been shot in a robbery, and he later accused Biggie of knowing about it beforehand. The rivalry escalated through diss tracks like Biggie's Who Shot Ya and public confrontations. Quincy, deeply moved by the rising hostility, spoke to the room with raw emotion. "They are not playing, there's real bullets out there," he said, his voice breaking. "I want to see you guys live to at least my age." Fab 5. Freddie, the pioneering artist and host of Yo! MTV Raps, served as the event's moderator. He recalled a tense exchange between Suge Knight and Colin Powell, where Powell's calm authority diffused the situation. "Here you have a 4-star general talking to Suge Knight, and he pretty much put Suge in his place," Fab 5 Freddie later said. Despite the heartfelt appeals and candid discussions, the summit couldn't prevent the inevitable. Just a year later, Tupac was gunned down in Las Vegas. 6 months after that, Biggie was killed in Los Angeles. Both murders remain unsolved, casting a shadow over the genre and the summit's efforts. Quincy's connection to hip-hop didn't end with the summit. He had reconciled with Tupac before his death, and the rapper even dated Quincy's daughter, Kidada. Rumors swirled that Tupac was planning to leave Death Row Records to join Quincy's label, a move that might have changed the course of hip-hop history. Quincy's summit stands as a poignant reminder of what might have been, a rare moment when a legend tried to bridge generational divides and steer hip-hop away from self-destruction. Today, his efforts are a testament to his vision, passion, and unyielding belief in the power of music to unite rather than divide. As we reflect on the lives lost and lessons learned, one thing is clear. Quincy Jones's efforts to save hip-hop, though imperfect, were rooted in love for the culture and its potential to transform lives. If this story resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's keep these conversations alive, because understanding the past is key to shaping the future.